Happy New Year. Hope and trust all is well. I hope that whatever you want for the holidays is exactly what you got. This is a pretty big announcement. I've done a lot of videos over the past 10 years related to my company, Diffactory. And this is probably the most consequential one for the future of our company. It's something that we've been working on for the past year. So first and foremost, I want to say, if we've impacted you in any way whatsoever, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have a lot of gratitude because a couple days ago, we celebrated the 10-year anniversary of our company. And half of that time was a lot of fighting, like with a pandemic and just so much complexity and whatnot. And as I sit here today and I came into the office for the first time since it's snowing in Kansas City this year, I just had immense gratitude. So thank you. Also, I'm excited to announce Diffactory 2.0. And what does that mean? Well, let me get comfortable so we can talk about that. So a lot's happened since 2015. 2015, I set out as the founder, first-time founder, to solve a problem. And it was a pretty simple problem. And that problem was that my expectations were not met when I outsourced marketing at my last company. And I decided that I was uniquely positioned as somebody who had founded 2 agencies prior to Diffactory with team members and whatnot to solve that problem. And I had a lot of big ambitions, a ton, man. I thought we were gonna be on the Inc. 500 list in the first 3 years. I thought we were gonna build something that was replicable, that we could franchise. I had aspirations of helping other people start businesses like this. And what ended up happening during that period of time was my industry kind of went down the toilet. I'm coming into my 3rd decade, actually not my 3rd decade, I'm wrapping up my 3rd decade of being a marketer. And that part of me died last year, that identity. And therefore, I've been pretty quiet on social media because that's a hard thing to realize, is the fact that, maybe you want to solve a different problem. Now, marketing is still part of my DNA. It's still important to what I do on a daily basis. It's one of my main tools, and it's one of our core focuses at Diffactory. We're just gonna be doing it a lot differently. So here's what it looks like. Diffactory 2.0 was born out of a need to serve people at a higher level, and to do so with integrity, to do so and feel really good and excited about what we're doing on a daily basis, right? And with the industry changing, with AI and commoditization and all these things, I looked around, I'm like, yeah, marketing is still important, but is it gonna be our main thing, our core thing that we do and we try to be the best at every single day going forward? I had a real gut check there. And what I realized was that I really wanted to help people solve a different problem. It's still in the growth area, but when you hire a marketing company, a lot of times what you're trying to solve for is revenue. And revenue, just solving for revenue by itself and not helping see cause and effect and what happens with operations or other aspects of the business, can sometimes be detrimental to a business, and we've seen it happen. And so I decided to reposition my company with the help of one of my mentors to really call us a value acceleration company. We're gonna be solving the problem of value, or the opportunity of value in a company, the value of the founder's most valuable asset, typically their business. And so I went back to school last summer. It was kind of fun. I went to the Exit Planning Institute and I got certified Exit Planning Advisor, initials behind my name. And at first I'm like, well, this is kind of cool. What am I gonna do with this? But then I started really buying in and digging into the industry and seeing what the macro trends were. I realized that there's one macro trend that we can't buck. 100% of us founders are going to exit our business at some point in time. It could be due to death, it could be due to divorce, it could be due to disagreement, it could be due to a lot of different things, or it could be on our terms. And for those folks that want to exit or build value in preparation for an exit, whether it's on their own terms or not, that's where our value comes in. I decided that we are going to focus on the value equation, that we're going to take this organization in a way that is going to help solve growth in value of our most valuable asset, because I think it's a travesty when entrepreneurs go to exit their business and there's nothing left. And I got to see this at a young age with my mother. My mom founded a skateboard store in my hometown of Topeka, Kansas, and did so to solve one problem, which was overpriced Tony Hawk skateboards. It's a pretty simple problem. She solved it, but when we moved to Kansas City, that business didn't sell. It went away. It just evaporated. And I've seen that happen time and time again throughout America. And I feel like that's one of the saddest things there is. If you sacrifice your blood, sweat, and tears, and typically you're not paying yourself very well when you're operating a company in the early years, I feel strongly that if we can get you compensation when you're done with that project, that you should be rewarded for all of your years of hard work. And that's our mission going forward, is to help people like my mom make those decisions while they're operating their business that allows it to be transferred to somebody else one day and get rewarded for their work and maybe go do whatever they want to do with those funds. Same thing happened to this company a couple years ago. We had an opportunity to partner with another company, i.e. sell, and realized I didn't have a transferable business. And it really was depressing, a hard pill to swallow. And I said, man, I wonder how many other people are out there that think that their business is worth something, and actually it's kind of worthless without them as the founder. So replaceability is going to be a big focus of what we do going forward. When you're replaceable as the founder, you have something that is valuable to other people. And then, if and when Warren Buffett comes and knocks on your door, or your competitor or whoever, and says, hey, you want to talk about working together, maybe buy your company or whatever, you can actually have that conversation from a position of strength. So there you go. Diffactory 2.0. Doesn't mean we're getting rid of marketing. So what does that look like? If you're curious, let me know. We're going to keep serving the folks that we're helping right now. We're going to continue to connect dots and whatnot for people who need marketing services. Frankly, we're going to step up into a higher level from an advisory perspective and strategy perspective. And now we've probably 10x the size of our team to be able to fulfill marketing and actually get that work done. We've worked out a partnership with another company, and that'll be another announcement for another day. But we have more horsepower now. We have a concise focus. Value, that's one thing that we're focused on, and helping increase the value of a founder's most valuable asset. Thank you for your support. Appreciate you. Long video. If you're still listening, you're one of the MVPs, and I can't wait to serve you.